How are you doing?
I'm doing real well. What about you? Good?
Very good. End of the day here in Paris. Everything is cool, and that's it. I'm just a little tired, but it's gonna be okay.
Yeah. So you're in Paris. Nice. Is
Yeah.
what's the, I've been there once, years and years ago. What's the weather out? When I was there, it was like summer. Is it cold there now?
Okay. Right now we don't have a summer. I don't know what's happening, but in Europe it's extremely bad. It's been raining in Paris for the last 2, 3 weeks. Just raining, raining, and raining. It's quite crazy. So yeah, we're just waiting for the summer. But I'm gonna leave next week. Take a little vacation in the east of Europe, southeast near Croatia, just to enjoy the sun. Voilà.
Nice, nice. Well, I'm sure you deserve it. So I guess for everybody who doesn't know, and I don't know why they don't, can you tell us about Ted Lasso, what the show is about, and who you play?
Okay, sure. Ted Lasso is about the story of a coach, American football coach, in I think in the lower division, and he's coming to London to coach a Premier League club. And after the first season, Ted Lasso tried his best, and everyone was trying to push him and not supporting him because obviously he didn't know anything about the sport, not even the rules, and he was not making any efforts to learn them because every second his energy was going through how to push young people to give the best of themselves, how to push even journalists to try to understand and just support what he was trying to do. And he just accept everything with a smile as much as possible. Sometimes he got a little angry that people don't understand. And after the tenth first episode of the first season, everyone seems to like understand the Lasso ways. So the show is about the Lasso way, being curious, not judgmental. Is one of the quotes, and everything is about passion and trying to do as best as you can. You don't really have to learn dirty tricks, even in something as specific and technical as football. Just work hard, do your best, do your best, do your best, and it's gonna turn nice. So, for the people who haven't seen the first season, I'm not gonna spoil, but something bad happened, and then in second season we try to correct this thing, and the second season is out in a week, so you guys see what will happen, and the Lasso way is still on, so we going through this all together. But in the second season, the team is bound around Ted Lasso. We have to organize new things to get back in shape, and we're getting to understand as players the Lasso way. But we all are professional footballers, so that's not something we are used to. So it takes time. As for my character, Richard Mollor is a French guy playing in Premier League, so extremely talented footballer, but is lacking of English communication. So he's just trying to understand sometime. So he's understanding something. Sometimes he speaks English, sometimes he doesn't, with a terrible French accent like this. So now I'm trying to do my best English accent now. But the character speaks a little more like this, and when he doesn't understand, he's asking for his friends, his fellow friends, especially Rory Kent, to translate and tell, okay, what the coach just said, because I have no clue. Go left, okay, maybe he's gonna go right. So my character is a little lost. He's very good in football, but he doesn't have a lot of cohesion with the team just because of the English languages. But thanks to his football abilities, he's going okay.
And congrats on all the Emmy nominations.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's great. It's quite insane. 20s, okay, we were expecting some Emmys, at least one. But 20s, 20 Emmys, I think it's a record in the history for a new fresh coming series, comedy.
Yeah,
So
I mean it's well deserved. The show is just wonderful. Yeah.
thank you very much. We put a lot of effort on it. Not effort, we put our heart into it. It's just we've done with the same message as Ted Lasso is doing. Do your best, even if it's not perfect. Do your best. Trust the process. Believe. Follow the best actors. We've been leading by Jason Sudeikis, so we have just the best example on set. Even when he's not shooting, he's here to guide us with a wonderful team. So the last away has been affecting our professional lifestyle. So it's quite fun when you think about it.
How did you get the part?
Oh, how did I get the part? I got an agent who's doing international casting from a small agency. His name is Alain, Lucky Star International, and he's working with platforms online to look for castings, simply like this. And I think it was they were on an open call with the casting director named Theo Park, who's still in charge, I think, of Ted Lasso. And there was this casting for international people, not English, for some parts, and they were quite open, I think, with the nationality of the new characters. So this is how I think. I'm not sure. They cast Christo, the Mexican, me, the French. They are people from Canada, Nigerian people. So the role of Toib maybe was more right, but from other characters, they just said, I think open call. Let's see what we have, what we can do with this profile. And I believe they saw me on the casting. And I have to thank my French team for winning the World Cup in 2018 because, okay, maybe we need a French because French are quite popular in football right now. So I'm thanking my team, the French team, for winning the World Cup in 2018. Maybe it helped the process of having a French character in the football team. And that's it. I've done the casting, some callbacks, and then the confirmation. And the next thing I know, I was in London for the first season. Went quite well. Then they confirmed me for the second, and now we're done.
That's awesome. So from the time you got the part, how long was it until you were actually on set?
Can I say the truth or no? It
Come
was,
on, I don't care.
I think it was 3 or 4 days.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, yes, super last minute. I really love this American way, extremely efficient. Stefan, we need this for this part. Okay, come on set, do this, do that. This is your new lines. Try to do this. What do you think? Always creation, composition. You have to be extremely fast. I wasn't available when I got the confirmation. I was for once in the holidays. Okay, I'm gonna be here. I canceled everything, fly to London, and get ready on Monday morning. And that's it. I think I'm not. I don't have a lot of experience, but in France, it's the process is a little maybe slower or takes a little more time to be sure. And I don't know, you tell me, maybe the American way, super fast, efficient, practical, pragmatic, and this is how I got casted. So yeah.
Yeah, I know when on set, it's there's that term, hurry up and wait. So you have to hurry up, get things ready to go, and then you just wait.
I didn't know this one. I think it's very good. I remember this one. Hurry up! Wait, okay. And wait, it's this is I think it's international. In every production I've been working with, even through India, Asia, Brussels, London. Yeah, hurry up and wait. But okay, I'm fine with it.
And you guys had when you were on set, they gave you like football training.
Hmm.
Yeah, you earlier when you were younger, you played football, right?
I played a little. I have some. I have basics, so I've played. I've played a little. I'm more a handball player, but in France we play a lot of football between friends, summer, weekend, a lot. Subjective when you compare to English people who play 24/7 and they all are semi-pro. So in the team, the characters, the actors, they all were extremely good in football. I'm quoting Christo. I think his goal when he was young was to be a professional footballer. I'm quoting Phil Dunster, who's got extremely a lot of abilities in football. Kola Bocchini, Toib, they're all very good. Me, I'm not that bad myself, and I've been improving because I spend my time playing football on Ted Lasso. And
Hmm.
so we have also extremely good directors and coaches. I'm so sorry, I forgot his name, but there is this coach is here quite often. I think he was working with Chelsea and England just for the tactical stuff, the scene we have to do. So everything is planned, of course. We practice for 1 day, 2 days for this specific scene, and we get used to it. And voila, practice is everything. I'm not that good. We spend days practicing, and it looks good.
Did they ask you if you had any experience playing the game before they cast you?
Of course, during the casting, I had to do a self tape of me playing football.
Oh
So
wow.
I have to do some skills. I spend like a day, entire day, just trying to do stuff, and I take the best part of every one of them. When I was lucky, I wasn't falling. They say, "Oh, maybe it's good," but okay, I got lucky. But when I was on set, they were nice with me. I was, I think, one of the least good. I don't know how to say that. And yeah, even I remember this time with Mohash. It was snowing, and I had a scene in a couple of days when I had to do a head on in the box during training day, and I had no idea how to do correctly this. And he stayed with me for 2 hours, just the two of us, practicing ahead. And he told me all the technique. Okay, jump like this. You straighten your core. You apply your head and your front. And so first time I was just terrible, and after 2 hours I was quite good, and it could look good on the frame. So we all helped each other. There are some extremely skilled football players, I'm saying, I told you, on the set, and the best guys help the guy like me, and we practice, and at the end for the shooting day, it looks quite awesome.
Nice. How is it working with Jason Sudeikis? Just like seeing him on interviews, he just looks like a really cool guy.
Well, I'm telling you that's not true. He's much more cool on set.
Yeah,
Jason is okay. First of all, is extremely talented and professional, and as well a very nice human being. I think that's why he played Ted Lasso so well. Always hello, always goodbye, always how you doing? Quickly, because we have to well, we have some work to do, but always open for talk, for question. Sorry, Jason, to disturb you because I don't really get. I think you should do like this and understand it like that. Okay, thank you, and always efficient, like I said, pragmatic, and is extremely nice on set. He must have thousands of problem, personal life, financial, I don't know, production, Apple, Amy's, I have no idea what he's going through. But I think he's got the ability to put everything aside. He's coming on set, show the example, being happy, professional, and he just leads everyone, and we just follows the path. And okay, that's, I think, extremely good um, notes we can take from him for our future career, because we all, I think, are on the rise there. So yeah, Jason is quite, we're quite lucky to have this guy on set. And everyone, you take the writers, you take the production, the directors, Brendan, the ambience is super warm, always having fun, always being professional, always creating new things, and proposing stuff, and trying to understand how to make it better, fast, and efficient. Yeah.
nice. I want to ask you about your sort of beginnings of your career. You've not only had an interesting career, but just it seems like you've had an interesting life so far too. Um, uh, like uh, before you started doing this, like you've worked in India and Tokyo, all over the place. But how did you get started in acting, and how did that move you or bring you to like India and Tokyo and all those places?
Okay. I discovered acting on a set. I've been doing my first job as an extra when I was 16, and I really loved the ambience of the productions and everything. I said, "Wow, that's great. Maybe I would love that." And then watching a lot of movie, and I said, "Oof, that would be great." But I come from a very, very small town, like 2,000 people in the mountain in France. So acting, cinema, all this, like, okay, those a different world. It's not really accessible. And at 17, I moved to a big city, always trying to do a little acting with students. But I've followed another path. I've been doing marketing for 5 years until a master two. And then at 23, when I got graduated, I worked 2 weeks in La Défense, in buildings with a tie and a costume and everything, a suit. And after 2 weeks, I said, okay, okay, forget that. That's not for me. I would love to be an actor, but not much money to go to an acting school or drama school or things like that. So what I've done, I've been doing what I've been learning. I've done what I've been learning in marketing school. So I've made a little study market. Okay, where can I go in the world to try to be an actor? And India, my English was a little off. Okay, don't make fun of me right now, because I know it's not perfect, but before it was very bad, my English. So I needed a English place kind of cheap. So London was extremely expensive, USA probably too. So I went to India. I went to India into an acting agency and said, Stefan, you won't make much, but you can come give it a try. So I took a flight to India alone with my cell phone. I always say that you just need a 4G and an iPhone and you can be okay, I think. So I went to India. I was supposed to stay 3 months. In the end, I stayed 2 years. And then I came back to France with new experience, life experience. Obviously, when you have more experience, you are a better actor. And I was keep on learning, and I wasn't that good when I was 23. And 2 years after, well, I still didn't find that much stuff in France. So I survived still being a waiter, working construction. I've been a driver, like Uber, stuff like this. And then I was bored in France. So I've done the same thing in Tokyo. So I've stayed in Tokyo 6 months, then Philippines. And then I went back to France with more experiences, better English, and maybe better acting skills. And I met an agent who was doing international casting through a platform. And I met him, and he said, Stefan, you should try this. Instead of staying focused on France, and I was just struggling back in the time. And I said, okay, let's give it a go. And 2 weeks after, I got the casting of Ted Lasso. And 2 weeks after, I was in London,
Nice.
2019.
You mentioned your accent. I have a friend who's an actor, and he's originally from Spain. And when he came over here, like agents and casting directors suggested that he gets like an English coach to sort of tone down his accent. And the last time I saw him, you could barely hear the accent. Do you work with like some sort of coach or something? Because I think you sound great.
So far, no. No, I got a lot of people giving me advices and they say, well, Stefan, you're different. Your accent, we can hear it. You could use that. And as I'm doing in Ted Lasso, my character is French, and he's speaking with a very strong French accent like this. So, well, that's just the way I am. I'm a French guy, and so far I cannot wash out my accent. I think I should live in LA or in USA for a long time, 6 months, 1 year, take a personal coach. But so far, it's not the plan, and I'm fine with the accent I have now. And maybe that makes me a little different because I believe there's a lot of actors over there in USA, a lot of French, a lot of people with exactly the same profile as I. And well, play with it. I'm sure there's many roles where this accent will not bother them. And if it does, I'll just have to practice 3 months, 1 year,
Mhm.
5 years just to lose this accent. But so far it is here, and I'm fine with it.
Are you gonna like eventually move to LA, or where are you gonna think you're gonna be like your home base is gonna be?
I don't know. I have no idea. I've traveled a lot, and I don't know. I would have loved to discover LA this summer. I should have been here for 2 months, but with the border closed, it's still not open for
Right.
people from Schengen area. So I'm not going there next time. I would love to discover. I've never been to America before, and so I think after shooting of season 3, I'm gonna come to LA to see if I like it. If I don't, if I'm allowed to stay. So far, I'm in Paris. I have my little home. I'm quite happy with it, and I have no really plan. I go where the flow takes me.
And so I just have one more question that I love to ask everybody. So far, what has been your worst audition ever?
My worst audition. Well, tough one. I think the worst one. It's more like a typical audition. Is when you spend time, you practice, you learn your pages, you bring costume stuff, you spend a lot of time practicing it, and okay, should never have high hopes for an audition because when you don't have it, you really you feel bad. And this audition I don't like is when you come and they already made their choice. So it's 4 p.m. You go there. You have 2 hours by car or whatever. You go there. You know everything. You bring, oh, can put this clothes on, this clothes on. And the casting director, hey, hello, Stefan. Yeah, they don't even look at you. Okay, do your stuff. Yeah, okay, okay. One more time. Go home. It's over before you came. They already find someone, or you don't fit. and this is terrible. This is terrible. You spend time and everything, and you know you feel the energy. Why you make me come? You're looking for a 40 years old guy? I'm not feeling. You're looking for 15? You're looking for a black dude? I lost already. You take my time, I'm taking yours. And this is the kind of audition I really don't enjoy. This happened to me a lot. Well, okay, not a lot, but 5% of the time. But when they happen, you're a little angry with them.
Yeah, I've been there a bunch of
It
times,
happened
and I
with it happened with everyone, with every actor, newcomers or even big one. You want this? I really don't fit, and there has been a misunderstanding. You have no idea what you hear, and you spend time doing it. But guys, all the actors, new actors, actresses, whatever, it's part of the job. So accept it. It might happen sometime.
I've been there, and I feel your frustrations. I totally understand. Well, hey, thank you so much. The show is great. I hope you're on it forever.
Thank
And
you.
good luck in the future, man.
Thank you. Good luck to you too, and I hope to see you when I come in LA.
Yeah, thanks.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.